Good afternoon, everyone. Today I have 4 batches of fluid hot processed soap that I will be cutting for you. I made these last night around midnight. They're a little bit soft, but I'm going to go ahead and cut them anyway. Grab my notebook. Alrighty, so first off we have a scent called Lick Me All Over. Now, I've had this scent for a long time, but I never got around to actually making it, so I made it last night. And what I'm going to do is actually take my log splitter. I've had this log splitter for about, I'd say maybe 12 years, and I got it from Rich at Soap Hutch. And I'm just going to slide the log and slice off that top layer. So I made these taller on purpose so that I could do this. And this top layer is just going to be rolled into a soap ball. Yeah, there's that top layer. Set it aside. Go ahead and grab. I made 2 solid colors and one that's swirled and one that has layers. Let's go ahead and do this one. And this one I call Blue Harbour. And we got that guy. Go ahead and put this over here. Next up is this one. I'm actually really excited to see how this looks on the inside. Go ahead and sit that on there. And slide that top layer off. Finally, this one. And this one should be really pretty on the inside. This one's really soft, but I'm going to cut it anyway, because the fastest way to get a soap dried out is to cut it. And let me take this out of the way. And I'm going to slide these over here out of the way. And lay this one down. Let me put all these scraps into my soap box. And I'm going to wait a day or 2 before I bevel these. I totally forgot to do a video of me cutting the Ode to Ode soap, but I will show you what they look like at the end of this soap cutting video. They turned out really nice. And what's funny is my daughter came down yesterday and she said, when are you going to start making the other kind of soap again? And I was like, what does she mean by other kind of soap? And I realized she meant cold processed soap. And I guess, you know, for the past 2 weeks, I've kind of been a little obsessed with fluid hot process. So I actually have a collection of camel milk soaps that I'm going to be making this week. Finally got my hands on some camel milk. So I'll be making some camel milk soaps, and the camel milk soaps are going to be 100% natural. They're going to be made with essential oil blends that I will be blending myself. So I'm pretty excited to get those out. So I'm gonna do a few today. I'm still waiting on a really large essential oil order that I placed last week to arrive, because I was out of stock for a lot of my oils, like my lavender, my rosemary, and basically the staples of essential oil blending. I've had barely any left in the bottle, so went ahead and went to my favorite essential oil supplier, which is the Perfumery. One of my favorites anyway. I like the Perfumery, and I like Liebermuth. Those are my favorite spots to get essential oils from. I'm just waiting for that to arrive, but I do have enough to blend a few batches while I'm waiting and get the camel milk soaps ready to go. Now the camel milk soaps are going to be high in olive oil, and I'm going to put some avocado oil in there and some high oleic safflower oil. So be very gentle. They will be palm free, and I'm going to use my cube mold for those. One thing I did change recently with my fluid hot process recipe is that I have been super fatting with organic shea butter. That's one thing I like about hot process soap, is that you can add a luxury oil at the end of the cook, especially for people who have dry skin. You really want a gentle soap. And as I mentioned in a previous video, I do like large bars. I make my bars about 7 ounces a piece, and you can cut them in half. I can also cut them in half and sell it as a half bar. I just like the way a nice hefty bar feels in the hand. And I only wear gloves because it helps keep my hands from getting too sticky and keeps fingerprints off the soap. Not because the soap is caustic or anything like that. The soap at this point is ready to use. I could go upstairs right now and go in the shower with them. But I don't do that with my hot process soaps because I feel like any soap, besides a melt and pour base that you bought from a supplier, should definitely be cured for at least 3 weeks and 6 weeks if you're going to sell it. Even though these are ready, they're still quite soft. There's still a lot of liquid inside that needs to dry off, evaporate, and the bar will get harder. And the longer you let any kind of soap sit, the better it gets. Hot process, cold process. Soap is like fine wine. So this one is still pretty soft. Just push it on the side here. Go. Make that first cut. So here, so here are what the cut bars of the soap I made the other night looks like. It's kind of like granite. It's very pretty. And I like the way they turned out. Let me show you close-ups of these bars. And there you have it. 4 different batches. I really love the way these turned out actually. Alrighty. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you did. And stay tuned for more videos. You can get some videos of the camel milk I'm making. And I'll see you soon. Bye.